Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a little discussion-y chit-chat video, and today I'm going to be talking about age restrictions for books.
Yeah, I wanna say that you want me when I'm upside down, upside down. Yeah,
basically, my audience, from my statistics, and not my statistics, well yeah, that too, and from my analytics, my audience is predominantly 18 to 24 years of age, so I do have people like older than me watching my videos, which people think I'm old, so I got you. I also have some people that are 10, 11, 12 that message me asking if they can read this book or if I'd recommend this book to them and their age, and how some parents will message me saying like, is this appropriate for my kid to read? So I want to make a whole video about age restrictions, and I've been telling some of you guys I was going to make this, so let's just jump right into it. I know a lot of people won't agree with me, so please feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Just be respectful of other people and no haters, I'll block you. Have a nice day. You guys always tell me you're very mature for your age, which I appreciate. Thank you so much. Like some of my friends have messaged me and they're like, you're only 16? And I'm like, ugh, yikes. It's nice that I come across older. I think I've always gotten along with people that are older than me. Even when I was younger, I always wanted to sit at like the adult table and talk about taxes and politics with the older kids. I've always had, even when I was younger and I would be in dance lessons or gymnastics, I'd always make friends with people who were older than me, than younger than me. Though I do have some friends that are younger than me as well, I'm just saying. So from my point of view, I do consider myself pretty mature. I'm not ignorant to say I know everything, because I don't, obviously. Basically, I read Carrie when I was 10, which I've told you guys before. So I've always been someone who's watched mature things and read stuff that is not recommended or targeted for that age group. So when I was younger, I watched a lot of Criminal Minds. I watched Chucky by accident. I watched The Simpsons all the time. I watched a lot of shows I probably shouldn't have been watching. Same with books. I started reading Carrie when I was 10, and then when I was in like 7th grade, I read The Shining for the first time. I feel like I might get backlash for that, but point is, I wanted to grow up, and I always liked, like, I always admired people that were older than me. I always got along with people that were older than me, and I also read stuff that was a little mature, like it was a little not targeted for my age group, but I understood it and I enjoyed them, so I don't see what's wrong with that. But the question you guys might be asking is like, would you recommend this book to a kid? Would you? I honestly hate age restrictions so much. I think it really depends on the kid. It depends on the person. I know a lot of people, it really bothers me and irks me on BookTube when people say, just don't read this if you're under 18. Because like, I've probably read that book, and I probably read it when I was like 14, which I'm not saying everyone can and everyone should read them at certain ages or whatever, but I hate when people like eliminate other people or they look down on people who are younger, especially nowadays, like exposed to a lot of things really young that they shouldn't be. And then that's a whole other story if your parents are saying you're not allowed to read it, blah blah blah. That's a whole other thing. So don't attack me. I don't want moms and dads coming at me, but I'm trying to like put out there that I hate age restrictions. I think they shouldn't be allowed. I think it depends on what someone can take. I've talked about this with my friends. I think it depends on what someone can take, honestly. It's not about maturity. Like if sex bothers, I don't know, a 13-year-old, don't read about sex. If you don't care, sure, if a book has sex in it, read it. Like, I don't care. I don't think you should be restricted from reading things because of the number of your age. I always read things that were older. For me, like, adult books technically aren't targeted towards people under 18, but do you know what I read a lot? Adult books, because I like them. I can understand them. I don't get intimidated by the themes. People shouldn't tell me I can't read a certain book because of my age. I find that so just not right. It's just not right. So all these people are asking me, should I read It at this age? Can I read It by Stephen King? I'm 12. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this is so hard for me to answer, because part of me wants to be like, no, you shouldn't, because of the sex, violence, language, murder, all that, which is really explicit in It, by the way. But then I've had some people who told me, yeah, I'm 12, I read It, it was fine for me, I didn't have a problem, my parents let me, I really enjoyed it, I didn't have a problem with it, I've heard about these themes before, I've watched them on TV, I've read them in other books. So I also had a lot of people on that video comment like, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone under 20 and whatever, which that's their opinion and I totally get it. But if you're of an age where you think you can handle something, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I can handle it, blah, blah, blah. But like, it's really hard for me to explain, but I definitely know some kids that are, what, 13, and that they might not be able to take or handle or be comfortable with reading some adult books, especially. But then I know some 13-year-olds that act a lot older and that would totally be able to read those adult books. So I don't think the age should stop you from reading what you are comfortable with reading. So yeah, I hope that all made sense. Let me know your thoughts down below. Definitely some disclaimers. I'm not saying if you're 10, go read 50 Shades of Grey because you think you can handle sex. That's not what I'm saying. I think it just depends on how comfortable someone is, the maturity. So like if you're, I don't know, 14, you're uncomfortable with blood, you're uncomfortable with murder. Because I know a lot of people have like phobias of blood. Don't read really bloody crime novels because it's not comfortable for you. It doesn't mean you're not mature. It just means that's something you can't read about. But the 13-year-old who doesn't care and is interested in Criminal Minds and Forensic Files and all those shows where there's blood and can handle it and don't mind reading about it, I don't think they shouldn't be allowed to read it because of their age. Get what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Yeah, please keep it civil in the comments because I feel like it could get out of hand really fast. So if you say anything like rude, negative, not negative because you can disagree with me, that's fine. But if you say anything hateful towards someone else, I will block you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're new here, be sure to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to be updated for when I post new videos and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you all very soon with a new video. Bye.
I swear we'll never die.